Hello Planeswalkers, I am the MTG Hero. Today we're updating an old favorite on my stream, Boros Aggro, or I guess Lorehold now, I suppose. Anyways, before we get started, I'd like to ask that if you're not, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you enjoy the content, give this video a like. It really goes a long way and helps out more than you could ever know. I also stream over on Twitch, so after the video, go on over there and give me a follow so you'll be notified whenever I go live. I am also a TCG Player affiliate. That means that by using my affiliate link in the description whenever you order from tcgplayer.com, the channel gets a small kickback at no cost to you, and this is a great free way to help support the channel. But if you want to help support my content directly, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. Links to TCG Player, my stream, Patreon, and my social media will be in the description below. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, when I first came forward with this deck, it was an answer to the first versions of Naya Adventures after Call Time. That version of Naya just spread itself far too thin, trying to be an adventure deck, an Embercleave deck, a Showdown deck, an Aggro deck that can go into deeper waters. It was just all over the place. My response was to narrow the deck down and just be the best Showdown deck it could be. Eventually, the Naya decks did follow suit and become more linear, but they kept that green splash. But now, with the new additions from Strixhaven, I just don't think there's any reason to play green anymore. The first card I really like is Stonebinder's Familiar. If you've played Strixhaven Draft and Sealed, you know how powerful this card can be. But it becomes even more powerful in Standard when you realize that it gets a counter whenever you send Bonecrusher Giant on an adventure, exile something with Skyclave Apparition, exile something with Elite Spellbinder, or exile cards with Showdown of the Scalds. It's just great. The next card I really like is Hoffrey Ghostforge. Any creature that we control that gets destroyed comes back as a spirit and gets +1/+1 trample and haste. It also exiles, so it triggers Stonebinder's Familiar. And we also have a decent amount of spirits in the main deck, so Hoffrey acts as a great lord that protects our threats. This deck's pretty straightforward, so I think you have a good idea about how it works. So let's dive into some games and see how it does. Really solid opener on the play. It's exactly what we want. We'll keep it. Lead on this, reveal the planes. Let's see what our opponent's up to. Looks like mono white. Get him for one. And then I'll play a Clarion Spirit and have it online ready to go. Alright, they got one of their own. Let's stomp it and get rid of it. We'll put a counter on Stonebinders. Crash in for 4. Sure. Alright, we hit our land. We can play this as a red. Play a Stonebinders. Luminarch. Put a counter here, get this out of stomp range. Make it just a tad harder to deal with. Showdown's fine. So we can play Luminarch, get rid of Showdown. Yeah, I think I like that. That shuts off the counters so their board can't get big. And we should have them dead. Yep. We're on the drop. This has a pretty good curve to it. I'm going to keep it. Okay, that's interesting. Play Stonebinders. Okay, it's a cycling deck. Put our counter here. Get in for 2. Sure. This matchup just comes down to us racing against their Zenith Flare. So... play Luminarch. Attack, if they want to trade, I'll do it. Okay, they're really going to flood the board on us. That's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll trade. We'll play this. We'll pay 3 for it. We'll play Spellbinder and hopefully take a Zenith Flare away. Yep, there it is. Put our counter here. And if they want to trade all their tokens for a Luminarch, that's fine. Sure. So we're not out of the woods yet. They can play the Fox. Cycle 2 cards. Alright, Selfless Savior. I don't think it actually does anything. So what we'll do is we'll play Showdown, see what we get. Hoffrey is actually really good in this position because it makes our creatures really hard to trade with. So I'll attack with the Stonebinders, and if they want to cash in everything to take care of that, I am A-okay with it. Sure. Hopefully we hit a land and we can play Hoffrey. That's ideal. Because our stuff getting trampled just means they can't chimp us to death anymore. No blocks. And we hit the land. Perfect. We're definitely just going to slam Hoffrey. We'll put our counter here, since it'll linger. Our opponent's reading. Sure. Now all of our stuff comes back. Yeah, I guess we take this. Because we don't care about 1/1s, because our stuff has trample. And our opponents had enough. So we're on the play. Looks like we're against a Yorion deck. Yeah, we'll keep it. Not the best, but Spellbinder can get rid of some problematic cards for us. We'll just let this come into play tapped. Okay. Now we'll play Clarion Spirit. Have it ready to go. Okay, looks like Ob's on. Okay. Go ahead and play that. Clarion Spirit into Stonebinders to get 2 more spirits. Get in for 2. And now next turn we'll play Spellbinder and look to get rid of any sweeper they have. Because Extinction Event could be pretty problematic. Elspeth's Nightmare? Sure. Okay. We can't do anything, but they're gonna get our Showdown. So we'll play Spellbinder. Yep, there's the Extinction Event. Get that out of here. Get in for 6. Next turn we get in for 9. Providing they don't have anything crazy. They're either going to play Velky or do that. And then they'll still probably play Velky. Ooh, another one, okay. So if they enter tapped, I don't care about our graveyard at all. So we'll do that. We will play a Apparition. Not target anything. Because I don't care about my graveyard, and if they sweep our board, I don't want them to have a token. And that was enough. Yeah, this is a pretty good curve. We'll keep it. Looks like mono red. Play that. We'll play Usher. We'll see what they want to do now. Oh, no. Okay. Gruul? Interesting, interesting. We'll play the Plains. They probably have Stomp ready. I still think we just play the Luminarch. Put our counters here. Wow, no Stomp. Okay. Interesting. I don't want that sticking around. do this, give them the chance to block. Okay. Now they don't have a creature for that. I'll play Spellbinder. Interesting. Yeah, that's probably the scariest card they have, right? Okay. So we'll go ahead and play Apparition. Get rid of that. Play a Selfless Savior because it's pretty free. Put the counter on the flyer because it can get through when things get crazy. Pass the turn. So this is like rural big guys. Just playing like super efficient cards. It's interesting. Play this. And our opponent scoops it. Okay, this is a real aggressive start, and we're on the play. I can't really ask for more. We'll keep it. I'll play this and I'll reveal the planes. And we'll lead on Usher. Looks like mono red. Play Luminarch. We'll put a counter here. Yep, definitely mono red. No blocks. Do that. Let's go ahead. We'll play Apparition. Get rid of Robber. Counter here. Okay, I was worried they were going to slam an Annex in our face. I ain't blocking. Play our land here. Let's be super safe. We'll play Stunbinders. Play Spellbinder, and we'll take their best card. Oh man, that's a stacked hand. Really see why they kept it. We'll take the Embercleave, I guess. Put a counter here. And I don't think there's anything they can play to save them here. Nope. So we're on the play, but one of our lands is going to enter tapped. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm not happy about it, but I'll live with it. Okay. Play that as red, and I'll go ahead and get Clarion Spirit on. That's interesting. Play Luminarch, make this a 3/3 so that they can't block it profitably. Yeah. Hopefully we hit a land to remove that. And we do. So we'll get that out of here. Put a counter here, just to divide up our threats. What do they got to ram through? Cultivate. Okay. Choosing not to attack, that's fine. We'll Skyclave, get rid of it. Put a counter here. Our opponent falls to 4, and with Bone Crusher in our hand, that should be lethal. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Sorry, opponent. We'll just play everything out, just to be super safe. There you go, opponent. Never retreat. Never surrender. Oh, and they do. This hand's fine. Play this as a white. And we'll lead on Usher. That's just the most aggressive start. Looks like mono red. Yep. Let's use our mana effectively and get Luminarch out. Oh, not mono red. Is it? Sure. We missed our third land drop, but we can still pull it out. Showdowns can really catch us up. Okay. Still a brick on the third land. They're gonna pop it to kill the Aspirant? Sure. Get in for 1. Alright. Ooh, big hit from the opponent. Third land would be great. And we got it. Definitely get rid of Sprite Dragon. Get in for 2. If we hit our 4th land, we're in business, but if not, we can still play Stonebinders. Our opponent's running out of ammo. We'll play Showdown, get it online, refuel a little bit. This will put a counter on Stonebinders. Get in. And we're in a really good position, I think. Okay. So let's just be efficient, and we'll play this. Reveal the plains. Play Clarion Spirit. We'll put a counter here. Okay, Brazen Borrow works for me. Now we can play Skyclave Apparition. Let's put a counter here. We don't need another one, Stonebinders. Get rid of Sprite and attack for 4. Sure, champ it all you want. And our opponent scoops it up. Alright, I played against this person before on stream. They usually play aggressive decks, so we'll keep this. Sure. Not playing aggressive today. Mono green ramp to Ugin, I guess. Get in. So if they want to do this turn. They're still a ways from Ugin. So we'll play the Apparition. Get rid of Goose, grow Stonebinders. Put a counter here. Sure. Okay, from this position, I'll play Spellbinder. No Ugin, but we'll take the Great Hinge away. Put the counter here. Sack to save it. Alright, they got the hinge. What can they do with it? Just play another blocker. That's fine with me. Play this, get rid of Gem Razor. Put a counter on the flyer. And I don't think there's anything they can do. We got it. Okay, so there we have it. This deck is sweet. I really like its play patterns and the synergy, and we beat a lot of Standard's top decks and even handedly beat Nigh Adventures. The Strixhaven cards were absolutely fantastic, and I think they're extremely underutilized in the meta, but hopefully that'll change soon. This deck definitely has legs and has what it takes to be a serious contender. If you like an aggro deck that doesn't run out of gas in the mid game, then I definitely think you should check this deck out. I'll have an article going up on mtgazone.com soon that'll cover this deck in depth, so please check that out. As always, if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing and give this video a like. It really helps out more than you could ever possibly know. You can also follow me on Twitch to be notified whenever I go live playing more cool decks. Remember that by using my affiliate code in the description whenever you shop from tcgplayer.com, the channel gets a small kickback at no cost to you, and it is a great free way to help support my content. If you want to help support my content directly, though, please take a look at my Patreon and consider becoming a patron. All those links, as well as links to my social media, will be in the description below. Until next time, Planeswalkers, Hero out.